After you verify that the weapon's empty, close the bolt and engage the safety in the first position as you see here. The tab should be up, obscuring the sight picture if you look down the rifle. Pull the bolt out to the rear, pull the bolt stop out like this, bolt comes out. From this point forward, the disassembly of the bolt's rather simple. Push in this plunger right here, rotate the bolt bolt mechanism counterclockwise. All this separates. Once you have the bolt body apart from the rest of the bolt mechanism, to remove the extractor, leave it in the position as if it would be if it were in the rifle. Just take your finger, kind of push out on the extractor just a little bit, enough to get it started. And with your thumb on the other hand, give it some forward pressure. Might have to play around with it a little bit. Be careful, don't let it cut you. Start the extractor in its forward movement, rotate it and push forward. And it pops right out. Well, the idea is to catch it. You get the point. Alright, so there's your extractor, bolt body. Take the bolt mechanism apart, place the firing pin down in the stock disassembly disc, pull down on the bolt shroud to compress the spring. This cocking piece will separate with about a quarter of a turn. Slowly decompress the shroud, and you can see that the bolt is full of cosmoline still, which is probably why I was getting light strikes today at the range with this thing. After you slowly decompress the shroud, recoil spring, what have you, to take the safety off, just rotate it all the way over to the full safe position and pull out. That's all there is to it. From that point, clean it up. We'll go ahead and reassemble. There's not much to it at all. Also, one more area on this bolt mechanism, if you want to take it apart, the retaining plunger right here on the shroud, all you want to do is you can just take and compress that with your thumb like that. Hopefully you can see in the video. Take a punch and just pull it over and slowly allow it to decompress in your hand, because if not, that sucker will fly out and go everywhere. You can see that the plunger itself and the spring that powers it is absolutely caked in cosmoline. That's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and clean all that up while I've got it apart, because that's pretty filthy. Chances are in your Mauser rifle, if you're getting light strikes, there's a variety of things that could be causing it. One is excessive headspace. If you got excessive headspace, even with the Mauser extractor holding the cartridge in place with its controlled feed type arrangement, the base of the cartridge could basically be setting forward enough for the firing pin to not fully strike the primer and set the cartridge off, or the bolt mechanism is so filthy that it's got so much gunk and garbage in it that it's of course slowing down the travel of the firing pin enough to prevent it from striking with enough force to set the rifle off. Or, which is probably the case in this Turkish Mauser I've got here, this particular firing pin spring that powers it and everything is probably now pushing about 70 years old, so it probably needs to be replaced. Luckily, Wolf makes replacement springs for these things that can keep these Mausers going strong. Alright, pile of parts that would need to turn into a Mauser bolt. Not a problem. Take your bolt shroud, this whole assembly here. There's our plunger that we cleaned up and got all our nasty grease off of it and everything. Just go ahead and replace that. Take our punch just like before, compress it, reach in there and just kick it over, and it's a little notch. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, we're going to replace the actual safety lever. Remember, all the way in the fire position. and then go ahead and rock it all the way over to the left, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have it in that position to get it to slide back over. That's all there is to that. Again, go ahead and compress it like so. It's going to take a good bit. Don't let go, it'll fly through the ceiling. Replace your cocking piece and rotate it. And notice how I went ahead and replaced the safety lever in the up position where it needs to be to reassemble. And it's just that simple. There's not a whole lot to it. Lubricate it, oil it up, bolt body with our extractor back in place. Replace that. It just screws right on. It'll get to a point where it starts to give you a little resistance. That's okay, because this grooved notch on this retaining plunger will go ahead and recess itself. Screw it in until it stops. That's all there is to it.